begin this story, we go all the way back to June of 2015, the Olympic Stadium of Berlin, Champions League final, one of the most memorable, star-studded Champions League events of all time. There were stars on both teams as Barcelona and Juventus played. Barcelona defeating Juve 3-1, led by the trident at the top, Messi, Suarez, and Neymar. It was supposed to be the beginning of non-stop domination for Barcelona from that day forward. 2 years after that, Neymar would leave, and a few years later, last season, it would be Suarez. And now we're left to pick up the pieces with Barcelona, and we start this with Lionel Messi. It has never looked bleaker for Barcelona in the sense of Lionel Messi leaving the club. The past week, it was leaked by El Mundo the salary for Lionel Messi. He wasn't happy about it, and the reports are that he is suing the newspaper for whoever did this. Just to give you the details, it's an astronomical amount of money, as you would expect. $670 million over 4 years. That's the max he would make just for his contract with Barcelona. Just the contract with the club. Nothing else. $145 million a year guaranteed. You know a lot we make about Patrick Mahomes and the $500 million 10-year deal he made, but this is astronomical. But if there's ever a player who warrants that kind of contract, it's Lionel Messi. Big reason because he brings a lot of that money back. It has been reported, believed that the club has made around $300 million on his image, jersey sales. You can also think about the broadcast rights for La Liga in total go up across the board because Lionel Messi is involved and you get these Barcelona games. So that's important to broadcasters. So he is a cash cow, there's no doubt about it. But you can't really pay players this kind of money, and you can't really pay them that much money when they're not winning and they're not happy. And Lionel Messi certainly does not appear to be happy. And the biggest factor of it all is because Barcelona is also being reported that they are $1 billion in debt. It's going to be a messy divorce, but it is going to happen. Lionel Messi, there was these discussions for moving on to the next era, perhaps bringing Neymar. Remember that discussion? Remember that discussion about Messi and Neymar were going to pick it all up? But Barcelona is going to have to pick up the pieces now. They are still one of the three biggest brands in the game, but they're going to have to, before they pick up the pieces, they're going to have to kind of hit that rut. So let's talk about Neymar now. And Neymar, for so long, said he wanted to go back to Barcelona. He missed the club. He loved the club. Suddenly, this past week, he's saying, I love Paris. Like so many people before him, he has fallen in love with Paris. Can you blame him? People like Ernest Hemingway and Jim Morrison and Princess Diana and Oscar Wilde, Gertrude Stein. They go to Paris and they fall in love. We'd fall in love if we spent some time in Paris, but now Neymar is saying it. There's more to it. And remember, PSG broke all sorts of records when they signed Neymar back in 2017, around $260 million transfer fee. Matt, that sounds so weird now. That would never happen. We're lucky to have a $100 million transfer fee in 2021, let alone 200 or 260 million. So now it appears, all reports, that he is going to sign a 4-year deal to stay with PSG. And maybe there's discussions of bringing Messi to the French capital. And all things, those two can weave their magic again. I think they're best going their separate paths. And I think Messi will go the path, it appears, the Manchester City group to Man City, and then eventually Major League Soccer with New York City FC, I think. Now, the ink dries, and then a news story reports about Neymar that he loves to party. And he would say this. I want to read it because I don't want, this is important stuff here. Who doesn't like to party? Everyone likes to have fun. I like to have fun. Folks, I am not criticizing anyone. I got my party on back in my day. I'm getting a bit long in the tooth, and I can't party like I used to because I look like an undercover cop when I'm out there. But he says he likes to party. If you stay 100% with your head focused on just playing football, in my opinion, you end up exploding. I think people will laugh at that. But I agree with him. Some players are wired differently. Diego Maradona is a perfect example. He is not wired about he had fun. He got off the grid a bit, and then he got back on, and it worked for him. Other people like Michael Jordan and Tiger Woods, they don't explode, but they're focused on that game constantly. But they all have their ways to blow off steam, and Neymar does it pretty visibly, party. So he's going to stay in PSG, and he's going to get his party on. Invite me to any parties, Neymar. Just give me a ring. Just give me a ring. I want to go there. Which brings us to the last part. Luis Suarez, part of that group. Barcelona and Josep Bartomeu, the president at the time, fought against this, but they had to do it. They really had to. They had to part ways with Luis Suarez. He went to Atletico Madrid for about $7 million, a bargain. Even more so now because he has become the leading goal scorer in the Spanish La Liga. 14 goals. That's 2 more than Lionel Messi. And he has helped Atletico Madrid run away. They're 10 points up on Real Madrid and Barcelona. So it's fascinating when you look at this trio. We'll never see a trio like that again. And you can see why. But individually, I still think they'll all play a big part. Neymar came close to winning the Champions League last year. I think Messi reinvents himself and makes a ton of money somewhere else. And Luis Suarez maybe does something special this year. But together, enjoyed it. I hope you did, the time we all had together. As for the clubs like Barcelona, not so good. They're the big loser in all of this, but life goes on. Subscribe to the Soccer OG. We storytell like nobody else.